And also know that everything that look good ain't good, and everything that tastes good is not always good for you. Some of the people around you don't want you to win. So that can even change your value. Change the people you around. You feel me? You can't change people, but you can change the people you're around. You feel me? If you hang around four broke people that do nothing with their life, then 9 out of 10, you're gonna be the fifth one. Hang out with the people who share the same goals, wants, and
So, hello
desires you have.
everybody, welcome to another
Powerhouse
episode of
Radio.
PAR Meet the Artist. Today I have an amazing artist, not just a musician, but more. I won't give you all away. I would get my guests to introduce themselves, please tell us your name, tell us what you do, and tell us where you're from as well, please.
It's the bosses of the bosses. It's boss up and get bossed around. And that's why I'm your favorite rapper's favorite rapper right now. GMS RAW from Philly.
I like that. Great. Short and simple. Um, and actually, I will go straight to the first question that came to my mind when, oh, so
Okay.
what's just the, it's not an abbreviation, so GMS is, what's the meaning of it?
Getting money savage.
Getting money savage. I like that.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, I'm guessing this is what your persona is about, because, I've read a few bits and pieces about you. um your raw. So the GMS, I wasn't sure. The raw bit I definitely got from the press release and everything that I've read about you. Wow, and you're incredible. We're gonna get to it. So let me start kind of like by my first question. So
Okay.
let's start with your music career. So how long have you been doing music for?
2021.
Nice, nice, nice. 2021. And so was there anything that at that turning point that made you decide to do music?
It's the difference from making music and just putting something together. When I was younger, I would put stuff together. I would make little raps, and that was that. But then I became a web pro developer, and that's where I started like working with major labels. And it was then where I was able to learn how the music industry worked and how to make music a business. And I said to myself, I can do this.
Mm-mm. I get you definitely. And kind of following on from that, how does your music, the music you're serving, how does that reflect on who you are as a person?
My music is a reflection of struggles and victories. I create music to uplift and inspire people. In 2020, I was 265 pounds. And within 90 days, I was able to lose over 100 pounds. So when I'm in the studio recording my music, I'm creating my music for people like me. I'm not saying that I'm creating music for people who are overweight. I'm creating music for people who want to be inspired. This isn't a facade. I'm really making music based off of how I feel. For example, when I'm mad and angry, I make songs that's a little bit hostile. When I'm in a happy mood, I make happier songs. And when I was in my depression, I made songs that fit the narrative. Where I'm getting at is that my music is real.
How did you go through that? Obviously, it's not just about the music, but
It wasn't about what I had to do. It was more So about the things that I had to stop doing. I had to stop partying. I had to stop going to the casino. I had to stop making excuses on why not to go to the gym. I had to stop telling people what I was going to do. And I had to stop playing childish games and man up.
And this is all based on the routine, the exercises you do, or is it based on the food you eat, or yes?
Going to the gym was the easiest part. When I started doing like martial arts, it changed my life. Basketball, I knew for a fact that that was helping me, and changing my diet, that was all cool. But I can't actually say that was the reason. The one thing, it was one key component, and that was what we call mechanical muscle management. And it's a design that I created, right? I created mechanical muscle management because I realized that you could eat right and you could work out right, but that's not going to do anything if you don't got goals. So I had to create a format where I could create goals and then chase these goals. Like for example, I made it my I created a 5-year goal. My 5-year goal was to feel and look 10 years younger. I did that already within 2 years, but that was a 5-year goal. My yearly goals, I created about 4 to 5 yearly goals. And these were things like lose 50 pounds, and it was lose 50 pounds, stop smoking cigarettes, you know what I mean? Stop drinking and things like that. But then we go backwards. And when you get after the yearly goals, I went to my monthly goals. So every month I started creating 10 to 15 goals that would support my yearly goal. You see how that works? My yearly goal supported my 5-year goal. My monthly goal supported my yearly goal. And then every week I would create 10 to 15 goals that would support my monthly goals. So, for example, my monthly goal was to lose more weight and also other different tasks that I created. My weekly goals would be things like make a doctor's appointment for my eyesight, make a doctor's appointment for my teeth, my hearing. And before you know it, I had nothing to do. Like right now, it's all about maintenance. But that's how mechanical muscle management works.
Wow, that is really really cool. Because I see you with all the handstand, and I can barely stand up myself. Okay, so standing on my hands, and you do all this. So all of this coaching, let me first take it from your answer that you broke it down. So people really do get it. That it's not just about, oh yeah, okay, I'm just gonna do this. Here we do like dry January, so I'm gonna stop drinking for January, and in January everybody hit the gym hard, and then February to the end of the month, to the end of the year, it's the same. But you actually had goal sets, 5-year plan, 1-year plan, immediate next minute plan. So having all these plans, I know you achieved them a lot quicker than you think. But if you didn't achieve them, do you think that would impact your progress? Or do you think
Say
that
that
would
again.
make you, if you didn't achieve them, so let's say you say, okay, I want to do this in 7 days. And if that didn't happen, do you think that will hinder you? Do you think that would, you think, oh, well, now that is now out of the window. I can't
Not
do
at
it anymore
all.
now because, mm,
Not at all. To be honest with you, right? Not every goal is going to be met. The important thing is that you're able to see it visually, you're able to visualize. Because it's the one thing I don't want to say my people or our people, but when you come from nothing, like me, I come from nothing. You feel me?
mm,
And people that's like me, right? That come from nothing. You got a lot of like crazy big giant ideas. The problem is that we don't write them down. So when I notice that I didn't complete something, it's cool because you know what happens the next month? Can you guess?
Again, you
Then
try again.
I try it again. And I look at my paper, and it was funny is I got it backed up. I got 4 composition books. One is for my financial goals. The second one is my wellness and health goal. And then the third one is my social goals. When it comes to creating your goals, you're gonna fall. You're not gonna complete every task. And if you do, I commend you because that means you're way better than me. I'm a regular person, and sometimes I don't exactly meet my goals, but what I do have is I have them in books. So the crazy thing when it came to social goals with me, all I would do is tell everybody about wellness and health and how they should quit cigarettes and business. I made it a social goal to stop doing that and to be able to just be in the present. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't in the present. I was always in this business mindset or go to the gym mindset. Now I'm more humble. And if people ask me about wellness and health, I'm going to give them that. If they ask me about me, I'm definitely going to give them that because it's a part of me. But now I'm able to eat dinner amongst the family and just chit chat about regular stuff because I had to fix some of my social goals. And then the last goal plan that I had is my personal goals. And this is things like my most recent achievement. I just completed Harvard Medical School. Harvard is a really, really good school. And I just got a certification in cognitive fitness. Because after I lost all that weight, the first thing that I did was I got certified in speed and agility. The second thing that I did is I got certified in kickboxing fitness. And I had to also do CPR. So I said to myself, I come from nothing. Ever since I was young, I was the dude that hookied school and I was the class clown. I said, wouldn't it be cool if I could go to a real good school and just turn all that around? And I just did that. So, that was a personal goal. So again, I got my financial goals, my wellness and health, my social, and my personal goals. They all, I utilize all of them and I had them backed up. I got them in composition books. I got them in my flash drive, and I also got them in my OneNote.
That's a really good answer. Because that means you're not one of those people that just beat yourself up about, oh yeah, I haven't achieved this goal. This is just not good enough. You find a way to kind of evolve and incorporate it into what you're doing next. Because
Yep.
you want to complete that goal, so you will. It's not that you just leave it and go, okay, well, let's just leave that one. It's not going to happen. You revisit it. That's really, really cool. Commendable. I also want to let's bring it back to music and fitness. So you say you do kickboxing and all these different things. Go to the gym. Now, obviously, when most of us are stressed, that's when we go to the gym to go and release the stress. And I've heard, I'm not a musician myself, I've heard music also is a great release where you write everything to pen and paper. So to you, do those two things connect or are they different channels?
Working out is just something. It's like a job. I gotta clock in every day.
Mm,
Music is like a job because I treat music like a business. You feel me?
mm, that's good. And that kind of will take me to my next question about your music, especially the Peak Clouds. It's raw, like I mean, it's a reflection of what we call a life's gritty reality. Um, so you've had your personal experience, as you said, you grew up on the street, overcoming poverty. How has this contributed to kind of your music as a whole?
Well, it's good you said that. My newest release, Click Cloud, is going to be released on March the 1st. But right now, it's actually on pre. You could get it on pre-order. You could pre-save it. You could get it on pre-order. And it's cool because I'm giving away my free course, the Bedroom Body Bootcamp. And the difference between the Bedroom Body Bootcamp and every other course that anybody took is that I'm teaching people how important it is to use mechanical muscle management with the bedroom body boot camp. And I know that I'm the only person teaching this is because I made it up. Now, back to Click Clout. Click Clout is actually a song where I'm putting a lot of people on blast. I'm talking about a lot of like online gangsters because the way I feel like I really come from this. Like I come from nothing. Like I grew up in the projects. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when I got my first chain, that was like I felt like that was like a badge of honor. So like my lifestyle then and now is so different because I remember that I was so broke, bro, that instead of me being able to afford to get like freeze pops, I had to take Kool-Aid, put sugar in it, and then freeze that. And we called it freeze pops, but it was like the homemade kind. You know, I come from that. So when I hear these rappers, especially the ones that's like mainstream, I'm talking about Kodak Black, Blueface, Soldier Boy, you know, even Kevin Gates. I feel like all of these dudes are just online gangsters. Kodak Black, you know, I feel like he's an online gangster because like, and I really feel this way because of the beef that he had with 21. You know, 21 is from where you from originally. You know what I mean? 21 Savage, right? He did a song with Drake, and then Kodak Black turned around and started crying. You know what I mean? Like a little baby. And he started whining about how 21 changed on him. And 21 is like, dog, I don't even know you like that. You know, and Kodak Black, it just feels like he's always desperate for attention. Again, Click Clout, a lot of these rappers, they're gonna be real mad. I'm not sure if you ever heard my diss track that I made about Tory Lanez. The diss track was so hard, bro. When me and Tory Lanez was beefing, Vlad TV knew about it. The Breakfast Club, they knew about it. What they did though, they covered it up. And when I made Click Clout, I thought about all these guys: Kodak Black, Blueface, Soldier Boy, Tory Lanez, Kevin Gates, all these lanes. I thought about all of them and I was like, you know what? I'm about to make a rap about them. You feel me? And when I put it out, people gonna know who I'm talking about. And some people they not gonna know what I'm talking about, but they gonna feel me because I'm coming at all online gangsters. You feel me? Straight like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I get you. And you've obviously mentioned about all the videos. Yeah, okay, they're not on YouTube, they're not on, all these different platforms. So where can people go and if they want to find out the authentic you and unedited you? Do you have a website? Is there a place that people can visit to make sure they catch all of this and all the new stuff, obviously?
People can definitely go to codprom.com, but I'm also on every platform. People can find me on YouTube, you can find me on Facebook, you can find me on IG, and every premium music app. Like Spotify, Apple, the list goes on. I'm everywhere. All you gotta do is type in GMS RAW. When you see that branding, then you know what's up. So it's real easy to find me.
Running out of time, I need you to give us, your closing remarks, especially for people that want to obviously they're not sure how to go about it. Like you've gone through from losing over 100 pounds in 90 days, gone through music, you went to Harvard, you've done a lot in such a short space of time. What advice would you give to people, especially those that are doubting themselves as to what they can do?
That's pretty easy. All the goal is to make yourself more valuable. And when you make yourself more valuable, you become more valuable. You know what I mean? So that's what it's about. Why do you think wealthy people practice like wealthy rituals? You feel me? Like keeping themselves in shape. Keeping yourself groomed. You know what I mean? These things are important because it'll do something on your psyche. You know, when you're in the gym and you're getting it in, you're tapping into your warrior move. So for the people that's watching me right now, watching this interview, hey yo, what you waiting for? Go. Go to the gym right now, put some work in. You might feel a little tired at first. When you're done, you might feel a little sore. Get back up and do it again. Keep building and adding on. Before you know it, you're going to look at yourself in the mirror and you're going to say, I don't even know who this is, but I like this person. People was laughing at me when I first started getting it in and working out. They was laughing. When they started seeing that I was changing, they stopped laughing. So my advice to people, do what you got to do. And also know some of the people around you don't want you to win. So that could even change your value. Change the people you're around. You feel me? You can't change people, but you can change the people you're around. You feel me? If you hang around 4 broke people that do nothing with their life, then 9 out of 10, you're gonna be the 5th one. Hang out with the people who share the same goals, wants, and desires you had.
That's really great advice. And obviously, we're also talking about where people can go and find you. Can find you everywhere apart from TikTok. And you also said about giving away. So if you do the pre-save, they get like a free training guide, right?
It don't matter if they pre-save or pre-order. I'm not gonna lie. I want it all. So I advise that people do all of it. Pre-save and pre-order on every platform available. However, on the flip side, all you have to do is do one. And I'm going to give away my free course, The Bedroom Body. And not just that, I'm also giving away 4 additional bonuses to sweeten up the deal. I was going to make this until March the 1st, but I already got over 100 people who just put my song on pre-release and pre-order. I can only help so many people with these one-on-ones, so I don't know how long it's going to last. But what I do know is right now, if you're watching this video right now, then all you got to do is go to GMSRAW.com right now. And right now, I'm giving away the course for free when you pre-save.
Absolutely, that is really, really, really grand. I like that a lot. And I kind of was going to finish there, but I can't because I just want to know, why are you giving all this free? Why are you? Because is it because you came from a background where you think like people really need it, and that's the only way you can kind of give back to the society, or it's not obviously free. You didn't create it for free. It's costing you money, and more so, it's costing you time. And people calling you left, right, and center. I can't even do that. So why? Why are you giving
Well,
it away for free?
so it's not about me just making music and hoping everybody listens to it. It's about PHP, people helping people. And not just that, bro. I'm not going to always be here. We're not going to always be here. What will be here is my legacy. You feel me? And that's how you live forever. You feel me? So this is not just about building residual income. It's about becoming immortal. Even when I die, people are still going to know who I am, and they're still going to be getting help. They're going to still be taking this course like decades and decades. Like, yo, this course is crazy, right?
Mm,
Because I understand the importance of giving. You feel me?
mm.
That
Yeah,
part.
no, that is really,
Matter of
really
fact,
cool.
bro, I'm gonna give it to. I want to give you a free copy. Not even one. I'm going to give you a free copy because yo, bro, it's super cool, bro. My course is not just about working out or dieting. I talk about things like how important it is to go get a massage. You know what I mean? I
Mm,
talk about the importance of going out to eat and making sure that the waiter is bringing the food to you because this is
mm,
important. It boosts up your psyche. You start feeling
mm,
like, hey, yo, I'm really like I'm like that. Like that's how I feel. When I go to the massage parlor and I got 2 beautiful women putting hands on me, that boosts my psyche up. It makes me feel like I'm really doing this. So
mm,
I talk about all of that, bro. I even talk about the importance of energy and time management. Some people you can't give all your energy to. I know people right now, if I tell them, hey, yo, I'm about to do this song and I'm about to create a business, they're going to say negative things like, man, it's not going to work. I don't give people like that my time anymore.
mm, mm,
It's some people you'll call and you might ask them for advice and you might want to vent. but then they want to vent. I don't share my energy with people like that. Like, we need to be fair. I want to talk about my stuff, and you talk about your stuff. Some people, they only want to talk about themselves, and I can't. I don't share energy with people like that. So in this course, I talk about how important that is. You know, energy management. You can't give your energy to everybody. You feel me?
That is real. Because the last one about the energy, I believe that with all my whole heart, because you know, as as a physician, they say energy cannot be created or destroyed. If you give your energy away, unless you can recharge from somewhere else, as you say, maybe go to a restaurant, get a massage, recharge yourself. If you give it away, you will just be down. You will end up in that same boat as that other person. So yeah, it's great to help, like you are. And what they used to say, where I come from, they say when you take one hand and you wash the other hand, when they wash each other, that's how the hands become clean. You know, if you just say one hand, it's never gonna work. So you give and you receive. That's the way life should be. So great legacy.
You know, yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I really enjoyed this build because it didn't even feel like an interview, bro. It felt like it more so. It felt like we was vibing, like we was building. You feel me? And I just want people to just chase their dreams, bro.
So yeah, let me just say thank you for coming to the show. It's been amazing. I've learned a lot, and I'm so sure the people that are watching the interview, they would have, there's a lot for them to pick up from this. Wow, you're a wealth of knowledge, and I'm really glad you came on the show. Thank you so much.
Powerhouse
And so yeah,
Radio.
until we meet again, take care. Hopefully we'll catch up again very soon. Take
Peace.
care. Thank you. Bye.
Power.